We've got a new show that's launching on this coming Friday. It's called The Halo Effect, and it's hosted by real estate broker and mortgage professional Dedee Harper. And she's in the studio to tell us more about that and to share about her professional journey in real estate. How are you today? Welcome to Pure Radio.
Thank you, Terry.
Let me share about who you are. For over a decade, you have experience in the Jacksonville metropolitan real estate market. You are the owner of Harper Associates Real Estate, the owner of Harper School of Real Estate. You are a real estate broker and mortgage professional, as well as a board of director with the Northeast Florida Realtor Association. So share a little bit more about your background and your journey into real estate and entrepreneurship.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my name is Delmas Harper.
Delmas.
Delmas,
All
but
right.
actually I pronounce it Delmas because that is the way that you see it on paper, but it's actually pronounced Delma. Growing up, a lot of people thought that was Mel's name, so everyone calls me Dee Dee. The name actually means inspiration in French. So I was a preemie. I was born at 7 months. So I thought my mom just gave me a name. She just wasn't thinking and she wasn't expecting me. My brother and I are 9 months apart. So I thought it was just a name that she seen in a magazine and she just gave to me. But it actually has meaning. So I was born in Live Oak, Florida and moved to Jacksonville on my first 1-year-old birthday. So I'm technically from Jacksonville because I don't know Live Oak, but I have a lot of family still there in Live Oak on my paternal side and my maternal side of the family. Been here, went to school, went to college in Rochester, New York, came back to Jacksonville, started a career with Merrill Lynch as a financial analyst, and I was there for 10 years.
Wow.
I learned a lot at Merrill Lynch when it came to finances and leadership. But my degree was in education, so I always felt a little void. And I didn't understand why was I dealing with money because I am one that actually needs a calculator. I
Okay.
use a calculator. I'm not a mathematician. But I was there for 10 years, and I grew into finances, breaking trades, and working with mutual funds and things of that nature. And while I was at Merrill Lynch, my mom started as a mortgage broker. She was retired from the correctional department, and she started a career as a mortgage broker. And of course, I wanted to follow mom, and I just took the test and became a mortgage broker. And within 3 months, I made more as a mortgage broker than I was making all year at Merrill Lynch.
Wow.
So as much as I love corporate, and I was cuddled in the corporate world, and that's all I knew, I was working with the realtor, and he told me, Dee Dee, God is not going to tap you on the shoulder and have you leave that job. But I didn't want to leave Merrill because it was security for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was paid even if I didn't come to work. If I called in sick, I was still getting a check. So that was security for me, and I never dreamed of being an entrepreneur. Never thought I would be. I never dreamed of being a realtor or anything of that nature. I stumbled into that world.
Gotcha.
So when I stumbled into that world, I had to make a decision. And there was a book on the floor of one of my friend's office, and it was called The Dream Giver with Bruce Wilkinson. And I read that book, and it talked about leaving, going from nowhere to somewhere. And upon reading that book, I got a little courage, and I stepped out into the world of entrepreneurship. And I haven't looked back in 15 years. Now, did I have that feeling that I wanted to go back? Of course I do. Times come and you think of, oh, I can get that check. I have that security, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And even if I had that feeling, I never went back. The feeling only lasts for about 30 seconds and I'm back to it, being an entrepreneur. So that is my world of entrepreneurship. In real estate, I have my mortgage broker license, and then later, a year later, I received my real estate license, and a few years later, I received my real estate broker license. And my office is a one-stop shop. We have mortgages. Now I also have my real estate school where I have my real estate instructor license as well. So we try to offer real estate. If you want to become a realtor, we have a school for you. If you want a mortgage, we have the mortgages for you, as well as if you want to find a home, we help you find commercial and residential homes. Well, I just made the board of directors for Northeast Florida Real Estate Associations. So in 2020, I will be on the board of directors for Northeast Florida Real Estate Association.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so tell us about the halo effect and how did you become the real estate angel?
Well, the halos just simply means when you shine a light in one area, that light is powerful enough to magnify throughout the entire space.
Okay.
So that is the meaning of halo. So it's twofold for me because I feel that a light has been shined on me as an entrepreneur because, as I stated, I was colored in the world of corporate, and I have what they call the term taking it for the team. I have went through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship, and the good has outweighed the bad, of course, but there are challenging moments, and I would love to share those moments to bring light unto other entrepreneurs that's aspiring to become an entrepreneur. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in real estate. It's just simply you own that business and you want to become an entrepreneur, or you are an entrepreneur and you feel sometimes that the steps that you're going through that you should not be going through it, or is it normal? I'm here to provide those tools and tips for you as an entrepreneur.
It sounds like you want to be a mentor.
I am asked to be a mentor all the time, but I'm very skeptical with that word mentor. I would like to provide light. I'm not a missionary. I'm not a ministry. I'm not a coach, but I love helping people from the core. I love helping people, and I love to see the success. And really what inspires me is I have a concern. And my concern is that when I'm dealing with individuals and they come to the office, and a lot of us have owned businesses in the past, and even now this generation are owning more and more businesses. But what I see lacking is, are you really owning it? Are you owning your future? Are you owning your finances? Are you owning your goals? Do you have a business plan? I don't want us to just own a business for today and we look back 10 years from now and we haven't saved for our future. So now that we're 50 or 60, we don't have retirement. We didn't make enough Social Security because we was not paying into our Social Security because we had this business, and this business is our baby. It had to be fed. So what are we doing to prepare for the future? So are we really owning it? That's my concern.
All right. If you're just tuning in, this is Terry Robinson, and I'm talking with Dedee Harper, a real estate broker and mortgage professional, also the owner of Harper School of Real Estate. She's got a new show that's launching on this coming Friday at 4:15 p.m. We want you to tune in right here to Pure Radio. 103.7 FM, AM 1320, Jacksonville's Christian station, music and ministry. Keep it locked right here.